Welcome, welcome. My name is Angela and I'm recording this People's Order, a lawful People's Order from Ghana Nation, Adelaide, South Australia. So this is the 1st of November 2021. Attention to Joyce Clark, who's the director down at the DCP Noarlunga. Public notification of the unlawful abduction and hostage holding of Takara Markwell under the direction of Joyce Clark of Noarlunga DCP. This is the link to the audio recording of Takara's mother, Donna Markwell, reporting Takara's abduction to the DCP complaints line. This recording is a matter of public record and will be used as evidence to ensure this matter is brought to a speedy lawful resolution, which requires the immediate return of Takara to her safe and loving mother and compensation for this crime against them. The link to the audio. Takara was taken by DCP Noarlunga. It says yesterday morning. It was actually Thursday the 28th of October at 11:30 a.m. based on malicious false allegations made by a mentally unstable alcohol-affected man with a fixation on hurting Donna. The DCP has a duty of care to ensure you first do no harm to children and families when you're exercising powers you've been trusted with relating to child protection. Donna is a fierce child protector and a devoted mother to Takara. There is a strong collective of people who know and love Donna and Takara and can testify to Takara's safety and well-being in her mother's care. TK is a strong, capable and highly intelligent young woman who is much safer in the care of her loving mother than in the control of unknown and untrusted strangers who have acted unlawfully and recklessly in removing TK from her mother's care. The DCP staff have acted irrationally and not done any due diligence in investigating the validity and credibility of the source of the malicious false claims made against Donna. Further to having stolen Takara from her mother without any evidence or due diligence, Takara has not been able to use her phone to maintain contact with her mother. You, Joyce Clark, have not returned Donna's numerous calls on Friday or over the weekend to give her any further information as to TK's welfare or whereabouts, or when she'll be returned to her mother, leaving Donna and TK in a painful limbo of not knowing when they will see each other again. This is evil. Abducting a child from their natural mother based on false claims that have clearly not been investigated, then holding that child in isolation from their mother with no communication is inhumane and torturous. This is child abuse and a complete breach of the basic human rights of mother and child. The DCP is responsible for causing completely unnecessary harm through this trauma to Takara and her mother, based on the lies of an untrustworthy individual or individuals that have colluded. The community expects far better from DCP. This is unethical conduct and fails to pass the most basic responsibility to first do no harm and to treat families with the same respect and care you'd like shown to your own family in their situation. Takara's unlawful forced separation from her mother is an ongoing crime of the highest order. The DCP needs to make all necessary arrangements to have Takara reunited with her mother as a matter of urgent priority. Here's a link to my character reference for Donna relating to her capacity as a mother. You can look that up on arb.pub. So arb.pub/Donna is where you can find the testimony and the record, because we're recording everything, of this criminal child abduction and hostage holding situation. Donna and I are part of an extensive and fast-growing child protection community who are documenting and reporting on this DCP engineered traumatic ordeal. The longer this drags on, the more the word is being spread about this ongoing crime. Bringing this to a speedy resolution is in everyone, and especially Takara and her loving mum's best interest. We would like to come and collect Takara immediately from DCP Noarlunga. Please make the necessary arrangements, and you can contact Donna directly on her phone number. In truth, Angela Goods, on behalf of we, the honestly informed people in our People's Peace Alliance of Naturi and Ghana Sovereign First Nations. So that is a lawful order and it needs to be followed. And Joyce Clark, if you fail to do the right thing and fail to return Takara to her mother and you drag this out, causing them greater harm and loss, you will be held personally responsible and you are personally liable. So you will be held to account. There's no more of this hiding behind the veil of the corporate facade and pretending that this child trafficking, child abduction and hostage holding is child protection. It's a fraud. You're a fraud. Do the right thing and return Takara to her mother immediately.